Okay, so we've started our unit on multiplying fractions. But the first step in that, it's very important to remember how we use multiples. So if I'm just giving a multiple of a number, I'm going to give a number. I want 1, 2, 3. Give me the next multiples of it, okay?
Okay.
So Henry first, Ethan second, Jalen third. We go 8. Ethan first.
16.
Good. Henry. 24. Jalen. 32. Keep going.
40.
Oh, sorry. 40.
48.
48.
56.
56.
Please is happening.
You got it.
16. School.
Yeah, we'll stop there for now. So, what are we really doing when we give multiples?
8 times 1.
This, okay, wait, raise your hands. Jalen said it's 8 times 1. So then that means 16 is
8 times 2.
8 times 2.
And 3 and 4.
And 3 and 4 and 5. We can go keep going on and on. If you can do this, you can give multiples of fractions. The only difference is we need to add a
Fraction. Yeah. Symbol. Divide and then.
yes, okay, a line.
And then
What goes under the line? Denominator, exactly. We need to add a denominator. Will your denominator change when you're giving multiples of a fraction? No, it will not. Good. So that part, you don't even need to remember anything. You just need to write the same denominator over and over. With your fraction line, it's the top. What's the top number called in a fraction?
Numerator.
Okay, I want some more raising hands up, please. Okay, good. If we are able to do that with 8, we are absolutely able to do these practice ones then. So, what I want you to do, you have your note paper there. I want you to give me the next 5 multiples of these 2 fractions. Next 5 multiples, go! There's going to be a third one I put up there too. Let's see if I can fit it actually.
Wait.
Can you see both? Write the first one down, the 2 over 5.
Yeah.
The other one is 4 over 6, okay?
What? That's 5 or 8 and 4 or 6.
2 over 5, 5 over 8, and 4 over 6.
Okay. Do the thing we just did.
Here, I'll make it a little smaller so we can fit them all in one.
No, let's do the thing we did.
No, with fraction.
Oh.
Same thing we just did, but using fraction.
Okay.
There we go, all 3 in one. Okay,
How many?
now, what did I say? Read the question. What does the question say?
It's really small.
Write the next 5 multiples. So, a total of 6 multiples. Here, no big deal. I've got some small tissue here.
Oh,
No, don't worry. Just sit. You guys keep working. Don't worry.
I did write my own my thing and it's not wet.
So now
The
what?
thing is not wet.
No big deal.
You should not record that.
No, it's fine. Your computer, though. Careful.
You should try to interact it open.
Oh, I'll make
Yeah, open it up.
it.
And make sure it's dry. I'll give you some tissue.
You would try. And that open.
Make sure the sides of it are dry, especially.
It can work.
No, don't worry about that. Check the sides if they're dry. Give it a wipe down.
Oh.
Okay, you already answer?
Yes.
You did? Okay. The 2 of you still need to finish.
It's not wet. Oh, the keyboard.
You ever hear the saying, we don't cry over spilt milk?
Nope.
Nope.
What do you think that means?
If you try, they will spill food.
No, we don't cry over spilled milk. A little bit, don't waste energy on small things. Don't cry over something that's really small. Spilling milk or spilling water, is that a big deal?
Oh my
No.
god, it's bleeding through.
Okay, no, don't worry about that. Don't stress about that for now.
Well, I don't
Okay, actually, Jalen, you can come on up and answer I want you to answer the middle one. Henry, are you done?
No, wait, that's.
Try to be more clear next time. That's okay, though. Can you please fix that? That's
I want
okay.
to do the first one.
You can do the first one.
Yeah.
Yep. Ethan. And Henry, you can do the 4/6. You dried off your computer?
Yep.
Okay. Thanks for cleaning that up. Just keep your paper for now. You don't need your paper yet.
Which one are you doing?
Doing too many, Ethan. You didn't read the question carefully. How many did I ask you to do?
5.
5.
How many did
You
do?
gave me 8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You would actually lose points on a test for me because you just did not
I
listen
think
to
that was
the
9.
question
I think
carefully.
that's 9.
Okay,
8.
don't use your hand next time. Please sit down. Henry, please do 4/6.
4 over 6. 4 over 6. 4 over 6.
That's getting a lot there.
Put a comma each one too. Ethan, next time you do it, please put a comma each time. Makes it more clear.
Here, you just did this.
Don't use too much more paper, please. You don't need to use any more tissue.
Or else you can just
Can
use
you
that
please
one.
throw the other ones in the garbage
You
can?
can just use the red one too.
It's okay, don't worry. No, don't need to do any more of it.
But have this one. And this.
Earlier today?
Yeah.
I know, no big deal.
Yeah, I remember.
We have that. I remember I took a photo of that. Okay, let's sit. Let's see if it's correct. Who did the first one? 2/5?
So,
Ethan, right? Henry, do you agree? 4/5.
yes.
6/5. 8/5. 10/5.
Yes.
12/5.
Yes.
The only thing I would say is you wrote it kind of messy. You can make it a little bigger. In general, I want you to write a little bigger with everything you do, okay? And put commas between like this. Now, even these commas are too messy too, though, right? I prefer nice commas in nice order. Math, it makes it very hard for me to mark your tests or mark your books if you are writing in a messy way. So, number 2, who did it?
Me.
Ethan, do you agree? 5/8, then 10/8,
Yeah.
15/8,
Yeah.
20/8,
Yeah.
25/8,
Yeah.
30/8.
Yeah.
What would be the next one?
35 over.
Good, 35/8. Who did this one again? It was Ethan. Henry, what would be the next one?
Here you did that.
No, what would be the next one?
12.
What would be the next one? 12 is
14 over.
good.
Yeah.
Okay, Jalen, please tell me 4/6. The next one, 8/6,
Yeah.
12/6,
Yeah.
16/6,
Yeah.
20/6.
One more.
Aha, I
One, two,
see
three,
a
four,
mistake.
five. That's 5.
Write the next 5. So you should have 6 total. So please write one more and you think of the next one, don't say. Jalen, 24/6, correct?
Yeah.
What would be the next one?
28 over.
Correct. So guys, if you can do this, you can do multiples. It doesn't matter if it's a 1/8 or a 5/8. You're just multiplying by the next digit, the next number. Okay, the next thing we're going to practice here is modeling.
Model.
You know what? Before I move the example, I'm going to give an example. So, if we take a mixed number, give me an example of a mixed number. Raise your hand. Who wants to give me one?
1,000.
No. Much more reasonable.
Okay, 10.
No bigger than, no, 10.
Okay, 9.
9
3/4.
and 3/4. So, if I want to draw a model of that, because I noticed we struggled with this yesterday. You guys were looking at models and you were like, what is that showing? I don't even know what that's really showing me. So, what's the first thing we need to look at when we're thinking of the model?
9.
No. What
Four.
part? The 4. The denominator we should look at first. Why?
So you know how many squares are.
Let's say we're using rectangle models. Let's say we're going to use a square model, right?
Yeah.
Square. That's rectangle.
Rectangle is the more common way
A
to do it.
square is
Okay, so if we're using a square model, why do I have to look at the 4 first? What did you just say, Jill?
because they're not going. So you know how many squares you need.
Basically, so you know how many lines you need to make and smaller ones you need to make. Now, if I want to write, so we have 4, right? Do I just need to draw one of these?
No.
How many do you think I need to draw?
3. Oh, all?
For this mixed number, how many rectangle models? Henry, how many rectangle models would I need to draw?
Oh
No.
no. Three.
No.
No.
10.
Okay, Jalen says 10.
Okay.
I want you both think of your answer. How many of these rectangle models am I going to need to draw to make this mixed number? You know your answer? You know your answer? How many of these rectangle models am I going to need to draw? If this is one rectangle model, the 4 here is one rectangle model. How many more do I need?
How many more? Or did I
No, how many total? Sorry, how many total? Hello? What do you think, Henry? You think 9?
Wait. No, 10. Let's
Okay.
have a number.
What?
Are you stuck? Okay, well you're just saying 10 maybe because you heard others. So here's how I can do it. Take a look. The first thing I can do, Jalen, Ethan, how many should I color in on the first one?
Oh.
Just to make it a little more simple. 3 out of 4.
Yeah.
So that's the 3 out of 4 answered for. We're still missing a big part though, right? We're missing a lot.
Yeah.
How many more of these rectangle models do I need to make?
9.
Good.
Exactly no.
1, 2,
3.
3,
4.
4,
5.
5. Why did you do this to me, Jill? 6,
You say 10, you pick 10.
7,
Then I'll do 9.
8, 9. What do I have to do with each of them?
And make 4.
Yeah.
Good.
4.
First thing I need to make 4. They can't just be the way they are.
It's 1.
Jalen, I will remember you did this to me.
Okay, and because you do like 5
Remember you said,
billion.
now you know why when you said 1,000 I said no. So wait, so we have 3 over 4. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I'm all done.
No, you still do
What's
color.
wrong then, Ethan?
Color.
Ethan, color how much?
Whole.
All of them.
You just drew.
Jalen, an evil example giver.
Well, you took video of it, so you remember.
Yeah. Okay. Now you're lucky I'm not evil when I made my examples for you. They're not that difficult. Is this model showing that mixed number?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have 3/4. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 and 3/4. This is what you need to do in the next section. So I'm going to pull it up. So on your green paper again,
Oh, wait, it's drying out. See?
It's not that still wet.
No, we feel it.
Oh my gosh, I can put my water back.
okay, here they are, guys. So the ones I want you to do are 2 and 3/4, 1 and 10/11. So do those 3, please. Draw models on your green paper for those 3 that I show up on the board.
Where? And 1.
Ooh, careful. That came on the ground. Damn it. 2 3/4, 4 1/5, 1 10/11. Draw your models.
2 over
You're gonna have to get up on the board and draw them too.
Oh, nice. My pencil's gone.
Great.
Right here.
Oh, I wonder whose pencil is that. Looks like looks like it took mine. No.
Okay, what was take my pencil?
Because your pencil is my pencil. Oh.
Just draw them simple too, guys. Rectangles,
Pencil, you say you're going to
shaded, obviously, with obvious lines too. Please don't be, this is one thing where I know that we're not artists all the time. You've got to try to make them look as nice as you can. Models, if they're really messy, I can't give good rewards. I can't give points for it. It's got to be something I can read clearly. So if you're shading, guys, look, eyes up on me, stop for a second, everybody stop, because I know you three. So look, if you're drawing, these lines need to be very dark. So you need to push stronger when you're drawing them. The shading, very light, not strong, because if you shade really, really strong, I can't see your lines, right? You gotta make sure that the line that you're making is easy to see. So your shading, just a little bit of shading works.
Wait, how do you make paper? It looks like you have to use water and this material.
It is, yeah, that's how you make
I
paper.
made paper in the store.
See, look.
Paper is all the mulched up parts of the tree, not always the best parts of the tree too.
See, you want to feel it?
And they mulch it all together and they mix it together.
Oh yeah.
To stick
The
together.
difference- Yeah, it's like wood and
Yeah, you can feel it.
You can see the real material.
It's called fiber, it's like fibers that are in
Fiber optic.
there. Okay, you already done? Okay, can you come up and do the 1 and 10 over 11, please?
I know why.
Really long.
I know why you choose that one. It's the one is locked. 1, 2, 3.
No, I didn't specific. I didn't pick one specifically.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I mean, it's 10. Oops.
There you go.
Okay, Ethan, can you go do 4 and 1/5, please?
Ow.
Henry, you'll do 2 and
4
3
and 1/5.
quarters.
That's how you make paper.
I'm sure you guys have watched videos on how they make paper, right?
No, I didn't. I made them and pinned down lines in there.
Oh, they let you do it? They do know
No, I
you.
used a newspaper and like destroy it and like make it.
Oh, looks good.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
You going up then?
Can we,
Don't
can
put
we,
a scissors over here.
can we remake a paper using this? That way.
No, I don't know how.
Picture? What did I do?
The first one, the one that nobody's doing.
I'm so short. What do you make me
You got it.
tall?
Do it in this. There we go.
Still tall.
Bro, I'm the shortest here. Yeah, actually. Yes. No, me and Dylan are about the same. He said they're tall.
I'm not sure about that.
Me. Is this marker
No,
one?
I'm actually pretty tall. I think I'm actually pretty tall, actually.
Just, Ethan, yeah.
Too high for you?
Just be very simple with your shading, please. Thank you.
Is that okay?
Small. It's okay. Press, make the second one bigger, please. You don't need to erase, just make the second one bigger. Any example in the whiteboard, guys, make it big. That's why we have a big whiteboard, right? It's so people can see.
How about that?
On a test, maybe not, because you might have to write smaller in the paper, but on the whiteboard, you got all the space in the world
In the world, not really.
Ooh.
Too tall for him.
Yeah, here you can get it.
Here's the Tic Tac.
Look here.
And then see.
No, I don't have to do it. Look, I can do it.
Sit down, Ethan. Okay, Ethan, is Henry's 2 3/4 the same as what you drew? Don't say, don't help him. Is it the same as what you drew?
No, mine's incorrect.
It is not the same. Let me see. Do you think you made a mistake or do you think Henry made a mistake?
I made a mistake.
What was the mistake that you made?
One more.
I saw yours. You had one more
Yeah.
hole. So really it should have been 3 3/4
Yeah.
for your drawing. Okay, so be careful of that in the test.
Okay.
Jalen did this one. So Jalen, tell me, does this represent 4 1/5?
As I can see, there's some holes in those.
I see some issues too. This one, not very clear that you even drew on it. This one, not very clear that you even drew on it. You did want to draw on it, right?
Yeah.
So you got to be careful. Now I said you don't have to shade too much, but you do have to show me you go over each part, right? Is this 1/5?
Yeah.
Okay. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1/5. Okay. Just be careful of that. You can't leave boxes open on a test. If it was an open box, I would think you're putting another 4/5. Okay. Jalen did this one. Henry.
Yeah.
Does it equal 1 10/11?
What does he equal to the one?
Yeah.
So I think the tricky part of this one is not how many of the boxes are there, it's how many of each one. So 1, 2, 3. Are you counting lines or are you counting the space
You can
between
do
the lines?
either or. Yeah.
Kinda. The lines are gonna be one less in the
Yes.
box, right? So you wouldn't be looking for 11, you'd be looking for 10.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All colored in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Stop that, please. 1 not colored in. 10 over 11. Good. Okay. We will stop there.
Okay. Wow, I have a question.
What?